Ainsley. Welcome back to my channel. I'm sort of in a different area of my room right now because honestly I sort of wanted to mix it up because I sat on my bed for such a long time. Let me know what you think, if this is better than there or on my other wall. I haven't done sort of a sit down talking chill video in the longest time, and I did one of these videos last year as well, and I sort of feel like these videos are super helpful because you guys really liked it. Today's video is how to make money as a teen or tween or child or anyone, honestly. So last year I gave a bunch of different suggestions, but this year I sort of wanted to do more creative suggestions that are original and unique, so that's what I did. So I have a bunch of different suggestions that I'm going to show you. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. It would mean a lot to me, as well as turn my post notifications on so you don't miss when I upload. And if you're not already following me on Instagram, it's just Ainsley. My feed is honestly so good right now. I'm so proud of it, so make sure to go follow it. And without further ado, let's get onto the video. I'm going to sort of give the idea or suggestion and then sort of say how much you can charge for it, just in my opinion, but you can just take it as an idea and then turn it into your own. Honestly, you don't have to follow exactly what I'm saying, they're just ideas. So number one is to sell your old clothing, and this one is sort of basic. Instead of just selling them to your neighbors and people in your area, there are a bunch of different apps like Depop, Poshmark, and a bunch of other apps where you can sell it. But if you don't want to go through all the hassle of signing up for one of those apps, all you need to do is create an Instagram account and then just post the pictures and say how much is charged. It's basically the same thing as the other apps, but it's just on Instagram. And to charge people, honestly, you can do like PayPal or cash if they're in your area. I wouldn't sell clothing for the original price. I would sort of make it cheaper because it is used, because as seasons change, you get rid of clothing and then you add new clothing. So this is a really good idea. My second idea is to sell something sort of in what you're talented at. Like if you want to sell slime, go for it. The idea I'm going to tell you is sort of unique and creative, and you can get a lot of money for it but also still sell it for a reasonable price. These are DIY dog treat. You can just go online and find dog treat DIYs, and the ingredients are super cheap. You can find most of them at the grocery store, I'm pretty sure, but I found the super simple one that all you need is 2/3 of a cup of pumpkin puree, 1/4 of a cup of peanut butter, 2 large eggs, and just a bit of flour. It doesn't really say how much, and then you just put it all together, preferably in the shape of a dog bone, and then you just bake it for 20 to 25 minutes at 375 degrees, and you can sell them for really cheap. People will buy a lot of them, so the money ends up increasing. My third idea is sort of for if you're talented in an academic area, is to be a after school buddy for someone. So it's sort of like a tutor, but you don't have to know everything about it. You're just there to, like, mostly for younger kids, help them read, help them do math, just like help them with areas they need. So it's not really a specific area that you're tutoring, it's sort of a broad thing that you're doing. Okay, hi, I'm on my phone right now. Just a little pop-in. I don't even know what I was thinking when I filmed that, but I completely forgot to end finishing talking about that. So you can charge probably like $10 an hour, or whatever the parents feel comfortable paying you. And yeah, you should probably have like a babysitting license or something and take a course. But yeah, that's all for that one. Number 4 is to referee a sport, or another idea is to like host swim lessons if you have all the requirements. But you can honestly go to your town sports, like for soccer for instance, and they'll need referees. And if you're really good at that sport and you want to referee, then that's a really good idea. To make money is honestly just up to them how much they're willing to pay you, for how long, and the weather and all that stuff. My 5th idea is if you like to cook, you can meal prep for family. So what that means is you make a bunch of a specific meal and then you put it in like a container, and then you can give it to your neighbors, and it's a meal that they'll be able to heat up, and it's super simple. So you're basically like a chef making their meal. So all you would need to do is make big batches of food and then have different varieties for people that like different things. And honestly, it's up to you. I have no idea how much you would charge for it. It's up to you and how complex the meal is and all that kind of stuff. And then my final idea is sort of a bunch of ideas compiled into one. It's throughout the seasons. Like, I live in Canada, so we get all 4 seasons. There is different outdoor work that everybody needs. So in the winter, you could shovel snow for people in their driveway. In the spring, you could garden for them and plant gardens and take out weeds. In the fall, you could sort of do garden work, maintenance as well, but mostly rake some leaves. And then in the summer, you can also do gardening as well, but you can also clean their pools if they have pools. And I would charge maybe $10 an hour for this based on how long it takes you, maybe even a little less, but it just depends on how much they're willing to pay you. Alright, so that's it for this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed, and make sure to subscribe, and I will see you next week for another video. Bye!
You better turn up. You better be there when I shake. Watch me rockin' if I can't stop.